Hi, it's me, Nick Martin, Lime Green Squid. Yes, I'm not wearing anything because I just got out of the shower. Maybe I should change my name to the Naked Atheist or something. But those who are too immature to deal with that, then go away. I just wanted to address something that a lot of Christians are talking about how there's a new, atheism is the new religion and stuff, and Richard Dawkins is the new preacher man, and the new messiah for all the atheists. Um, no, the difference is he's a real man and he's actually speaking about real stuff. There's a difference between worship and giving respect. Because for years now, atheists have had no voice in the media because, well, religious people don't like to hear different opinions about the world and the universe and everything. They don't understand that their belief is a belief and it's just an opinion, and until it's proven 100% true, they have no right to say that they are 100% true. So anyway, basically what I'm saying is Richard Dawkins, yes, and Christopher Hitchens and Sam Harris, the people who have been writing these brilliant books, they are people that atheists respect because they come out and speak the truth. They give us, a lot of us don't have the words to fight back to all the Christians that tell us we're wrong without them having any evidence to support why we're wrong. While scientists and everything have tons of evidence to prove that religion is probably not the right, probably does not have the right answers for the most part, as far as anyone can see. Because Richard Dawkins is out there, he of course is going to take a lot of flack because, a lot of Christians are hateful against anything that's not Christian. So, and especially when people speak the possibility of there being no God, that for some reason terrifies them beyond means, and that baffles anyone who has intelligent thinking. But yeah, he is a man that gives the words. He gives us the arguments that we usually don't have the words to understand. He's not putting words in our mouth. He's telling us exactly what we already know, but in words that can be spoken out to believers in a way that is more competent, so that you're not just sitting there to these Christian bullshit questions and answers saying, well, what about irreducible complexity and stuff. And like I said in another video, and like every person that has studied anything knows that there's no such thing as irreducible complexity when it comes to evolution. But yeah, I guess that's all I really wanted to say. Richard Dawkins is not a messiah. He's not a pastor or a preacher to the atheists. He is someone who just wants to bring the facts to light. Again, we're not actively trying to disprove religion, but science has disproved many religions' views on certain things in the universe, the way the universe works, that we revolve around the sun. We're not on a flat world. We know the wind comes from partially the Coriolis effect and the air pressures and mountains sliding off, all that type of stuff. And not by angry wind gods or thunder gods or anything, all that type of thing. Just because science has debunked some of religion's things, it doesn't mean science is in a war against religion. It just means it usually is the other way around. Religion begins a war against science because it doesn't like what it hears. So mainly our goal is to bring reality into, atheist goal is to bring reality into the world. Work on the facts. If there are no facts to support something, then there's no real reason to give it any other thought. The other big question is, a lot of times, I think I've answered in another video too, is Christians are always asking, well, if you don't believe in God, why do you spend so much time talking about God? Well, it's not really that we're talking about God. We're talking about the people who do hateful things in the name of God, people who discriminate in the name of God, people who say that gays don't have the right to marry in the name of God, people who say that Protestants are wrong, so we should bomb them in the name of God, and then the Protestants saying that the Catholics are wrong, we should bomb them in the name of God. You know, religion isn't obviously the only cause of strife in the world, but it is one of the only things that actively encourages this strife. It's like I said, Christians will say that people who do not believe in God will go to hell. People who do not ask for Jesus Christ's forgiveness or use Jesus Christ to get God's forgiveness, or however their bizarre theology is supposed to work, because there's hundreds of contradicting stories. I'll say I'll mention that to a Christian, that Christians say God loves everyone, and a Christian will say, we never say that. And then I say, okay, well, some Christians say God loves everyone, but all Christians say God loves everyone. You know, it's all that stuff. When people can't even agree about their own God that they believe is 100% true, it's a big step to big calling that there's something wrong. But yeah, atheists talk about God and religion so much because we want to bring the facts out. We want people to stop hating each other because of an opinion about which God is which God is real. Allah, God, Zeus, Poseidon, Thor, I don't know all the pantheon of gods, but there have been plenty out there. All are equally believable, all are equally unbelievable. All of them have left the exact same amount of evidence, which is scrolls or carvings made by man. And man is fallible, man is corruptible, man tends to like to cheat, but at the same time man is also beautiful and loving and caring. Humanity, I should say, not man. That's the old words. So again, humanity is our goal. Humanity is what we are. Humanity is who we are. We are this earth. We shouldn't be focusing on a God that's in the sky. We shouldn't be saying, oh, don't worry about it, he'll take care of everything. It's all in his plan. We can't do anything about it. No, we're humans. We should be doing as much as we can. I'm not going to say that I'm some sort of super great philanthropist or anything. I don't have the money to afford it, and I'm a little bit lazy myself, but that's myself. There are plenty of non-religious people who do give and who do great work for people around the world. Doctors Without Borders, for instance, is not a religious organization, and so yeah, we want to bring the facts that religions are opinions, because the evidence is that there are so many different people and so many different religions and so many different types of people who believe in the different religions, different gods, who believe in no gods, who find there's no reason to believe in gods. It's all opinion. It's all preference. There's no 100% divine truth until the day comes when one of these gods that people speak about comes down and tells us that he is the one, or she is the one, or they are the masters of us all. Until that day comes, anyone who knows how to look at evidence just shuts it away. We don't need to believe in it, because there's no way we can tell at this time. An atheist refuses the belief in any sort of gods, but we will all convert when any god does decide to come down, because we'd have no choice. Not that we'd convert, but we'd at least believe that he exists, he or she or it or they. So yeah, I sort of don't really know what I'm talking about anymore, but that's the basic theory. Richard Dawkins is not our Messiah. We are not trying to make everybody feel bad. We're not trying to say that everything about religion is bad. We understand some people are good, but people are good despite their religion. People are bad despite their religion. People are good because of their religion. People are bad because of their religion. The thing is that most religions tend to teach the bigotry early on, that any person that thinks of any other religion than their own is wrong. And that whole concept is wrong. That's what we want to remove. We don't care if you believe in a god. Just don't hurt anybody because of it. Don't hate anybody because they don't believe in your god. That's all we want. That's all any atheist ever wants, is to stop being so angry at each other for not sharing the same opinion.